Hey Barney's Musos, we're learning tunes to help free up our minds so that we can go beyond the music to genuinely engaging with God and worshipping as we sing and lead people in worship songs. So I'm breaking down chords, patterns in the songs so that I can internalize them more quickly. This is a demo about how I might do that, and I hope it helps you to do that too. We're looking at crowns. I'm going to jump in this. I prepared some of this slightly earlier. Couple of bars, just general sitting on the one chord to set up the groove. An acoustic intro as someone's written there. This is in the key of E, so that's the one chord. We note in the verse then they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars, and they are the 1, the 4 to the 1 that's on beat 1 and beat 2. So then I've put a couple of slashes to help remind me that it's not just 2 beats a piece. It's split up like that matches the lyric. We go to the 6 minor, the 5, the 6 minor, the 4-1 thing in that same rhythmic pattern. Then we've got a 1/3 to a 5 to a 1. It goes back and does the same thing for the second verse. The second time bar is the same, except it's got an extra bar building into the chorus. So I just mark those out, try and make it as simple as I can. I like to start, so I'm organising it in my head, having sections start at the start of a line. It just seems to speed up the internalization process and make it easier for me to kind of keep it all in my mind. When I go to the chorus, we note that we've got that the harmonic rhythm doubles. Usually it's 1/4 bar in the first part, not always, but mostly. And over here, it increases the energy as it moves for 2 beats a piece. 4 to 1 to 5 to 6 minor, 4 to 1, 5, 6 minor, 4 to 1, 5, 6 minor. And then we come down to the end, it's 4 to 5 just to 1. It helps it as it comes to the end of the chorus to kind of just slow down, so I think harmonically slightly. And then it sits on the 1. 1 sus to 1, 1 sus 2 to 1. Just gives it a bit of breathing space before it's going to go back for a third verse. As it moves on here, verse 3, we'll note is pretty similar. 1, 4, 1, 6 minor, 5, 6 minor, 4, 1, 1/3, 5, and 1. That sends us DSL coda. That sends you back to the sign here. And did we have a... Yes, just it keeps the regular length. It's kind of like this one in verse 3. So that chorus could be 1 and 3. This is for verse 1 and 3, and this is for verse 2. Just a little note there to help me kind of figure that stuff out. Okay, so we're back. We're doing second chorus. That goes through at the sign 4, 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, 6, 4, 5. Then it says second time to the coda. It's a full bar of 5. It goes on. The second time is 4, 1, 5, 6, 4, 5, 1. No, sorry, 4, 1, 5. As I had been doing before. My error. Okay, verse 4. We're just going to start that on another page because of what happens with the subsequent choruses, and I'll keep those together to kind of help me. I'm just going to guess that this is enough space. We're going to put verse 4 in here because it's essentially the same thing. I think the melody's the same, but it's trying to leave a little bit more space. It's the 4th verse and trying to do something just slightly a bit different. A 1 chord, a 4 to a 1, and it stays there on the 1 chord. Then it goes to the 5. Then it's a 1 chord, then it's a 4 to 1, but 1 on 3 this time. Just again, another little wrinkle that adds something for this extra time we're coming through. Then back to a 1 chord, then it's the 5 chord, but it's the 5 on the 2. It's 5. It's the 5th is playing on the 5th of itself. F sharp is the 5th of B, which is the 2nd in the key of E. Then we're back to 1. And then there's an extra bar as it ramps up. then back into this last chorus. Let's compare that chorus with what's going on over here. A regular chorus is 4, 1, 5, 6 minor, 4, 1, 5, 6 minor, 4, 1, 5, 6 minor, 4, 1, 5. When it's coming through this extra time, it has another bar of 6 minor there. I might just put that in really light before it repeats again and does the same thing. The second time is the same. When it goes on, I might write this as, that's the third chorus and the fourth chorus. And then we're into kind of the ending. So I might write something just as simple as double chorus after verse 4, and then so we're into the ending here, and that's going to be 4 to 1, 5 and 6 minor, 4, 1, 5, 6 minor, and it just repeats 4, 1, 5, 6 minor, 4, 1, 5, write the B, and then a 4 as an end. You'll note on here there's a bit just crossed out. I think often our singers, when we've rehearsed it, just jump straight back on in there. So it's just worth keeping your eyes and ears open as you go in rehearsal. That'll be a pinch point to kind of question. Just noting again that the chorus is pretty much the same thing. You've just got the same 4, 1, 5, 6 minor progression, especially if it's repeating as it does at the end of the chorus. That's the first time, it's end of the third chorus, because that's the only time so far. It's the first time for there to be a double chorus. If there's not going to be a double chorus, you'll hang on that 5 to here or onto here. Okay, and there's no bridge, so we've just got interesting ends to the chorus to kind of keep it a little bit fresh and a few wrinkles to kind of not help it just feel like completely the same every time. Obviously verse 4, they've worked on the same melody and the same basic chords, but just add a couple of extra wrinkles, an extra bar, going to the 5 of the 5, which is the B chord in key of E, over the 2, the F sharp. Just adds a little variation. Okay, hopefully that will help you to see how it's working and connect the dots so you can internalize it. As I note this here, going to the 4 on the chorus, not uncommon. We've looked at that in another one in this series of videos. That's pretty helpful to realize that it's just pretty much the same thing. It's only 2 bars of music or 2 bars of chords repeated. Yeah, there's a little thing here that's different, and that happens on the second bar of each line. That might help you to discern some things. And you're coming back to where you started. That's also helpful to note. Anyway, this is a very, this little wrinkle here isn't common, but this general movement, 1 to 4, 6 minor 5, the 6 minor on the start of the line that sets up a 4 chord that gets back to a 1, 5, 1. You start to recognize these the more of them you do. Hopefully that will set you up so that you have a quicker route to understanding how to memorize this tune. All the best.